right, y'all. So I did some thinking, and I think I want to make this video specifically about not necessarily why I didn't do well in college, but I'm gonna say the entire college experience and how college was for me per se. This is look. So I just got this jacket, and I'm actually liking this jacket a lot. It's a short sleeve jacket, but it has a built-in mask. The hood is not really sitting on my head right because I have hair that I actually need to get cut. I need a haircut bad. I don't like having to use a pick. Sometimes man ain't got a choice. So let's go on and get into it. Let the intro play.
I just thought rich to be rich.
I'm him. I'm a prisoner in my own mind. I feel like these walls talking to me. I feel like these walls talking to me. Prisoner in my own mind. I feel like these walls talking to me. I feel like these walls talking to me. I'm a prisoner in my own mind. I feel like these walls talking to me. I feel like these walls talking to me. I'm a prisoner in my own mind. I feel like these walls talking to me. I feel like.
All right, so like I said earlier, this is going to be about my entire college experience, starting from day one, probably up until the last day. This video might be a tad bit lengthy, so there is your warning there. So, what was this, August 2018? I don't remember the day. I really don't. I just remember I got there like the week before like the actual classes started. And first thing I did, set up my room. I had a roommate, his name was Avery. He was on the football team. Cool ass dude. And at the time I did have a girlfriend whose name I would not disclose for personal reasons. So college, I can say overall college was fun, but I had my depressing moments during college. So this is what happened while I was there. So, first week, actually the very first day after I got my room set up, I had everything, like my mini fridge, my desk and everything was set up. Very first thing I did, I went to go hoop because, yes, I do love playing basketball. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to do a part 2 to this. So, part 2, I don't know what that's all going to be entailed, but we'll see what part 1 gets all through. So, what happened while I was there, first day I went to go hoop, met some cool ass people actually that I'm still friends with to this day. And my first day on the court, nobody knows like if you have a girlfriend or whatever. And like 3 of these girls was like, "Hey, what's your name?" I was like, Lamonte? I didn't know who the fuck they were. They didn't know me. I guess they was just trying to get to know people. But I was very antisocial. And I was just like, I'm Lamonte, what's up? And they was like, do you go to school here? I was like, yeah, this is my first year. They was like, okay, you got a Snapchat? My ass looked, I was like, no, I ain't got a Snapchat. Hell no. And actually, I do. If you want to add me on Snapchat, it's at @1_Jackson. I'm gonna put that down in there somewhere, probably like right here or something. But yeah, like that's kind of like how the first day went. I went, ate. Me and my girlfriend, we went to go eat. We sat by ourselves, of course, because we didn't know no damn body, except for the people we went to school with. And there was a lot of people from my school that actually went to that college, and I was actually kind of surprised about that. If anything, I thought a lot of people would have went to the local one here in town, but everybody went to Athens, so that was cool. So we got through the whole week. It was actually fun. There was a rule that said that we can't be sleeping in other people's dorms. Specifically, male and females can't be in the same dorm for obvious reasons. But me and my girlfriend, we didn't really care too much about that at the time. We was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna sleep in your room. She never came to my room to sleep, which is fine. But I did go to her room and I slept in there a lot. So, first day of school. I'm probably gonna put the picture in here from my Snapchat of what exactly I looked like on the first day. I was looking rough as hell. I went in there with I went in my first class with pajama pants on, I think a white shirt. I didn't even get to wash my face. Like, my face was so damn mucky. First day actually went by well. I actually liked my teachers. My professors. They were pretty cool ass professors. And so, I mean, it went by kind of smooth. They had, the lunch system there. It was actually really good too. The lunch, breakfast, dinner. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I don't remember. I think it was every other week they had stir fry. And I got stir fry every single time they had it. Until I started going on until I became a workout freak. Which I get more into that later. So, as college was progressing, me and my girlfriend, we started having, probably the second month in, we started having issues. Now, prior to this, we were together during high school, and we were already having issues, but we came to an agreement that, I'm going to be here for you. We should not have no real issues. If we do have issues, we need to talk about it. Well, obviously, that shit didn't happen. But, we did try, we really did, and it just didn't work. So, I mean, it's cool. I've been over it. I'm done with that. And so, yeah. So, second month in, we start having our little issues. We made a lot more friends who, in fact, I am still cool with. I just got off the phone with one of them earlier today. I played a game with two of them on the PlayStation. I still converse with a lot of them, and it's fun. You make a lot of friends while you're in college. Some of them, it's like a come and go thing. Some of them are there to stay, and I have a few that are actually here to stay, and I appreciate them every single day. So as college went on, I was never actually a smoker. I never did actually start smoking until I got into college. And the very first thing I lied. The first time I actually smoked was at my job, my very first job over at Chicken Express. With my friend Emilio, whose channel name is E Tasty. I think I leaked into the last video, but I'll link his video. I mean, not his video. I'll link his channel in the description again. Because the one that actually got me into smoking, him and my friend. Well, I can't really say he's my friend because I don't talk to him that often, but his friend Riley. But that's a different story time for another time. So, I smoked a blunt at work, and then I always thought about doing it again, but I couldn't because of the way my dad was at the time. So, I got to college, and then me and my girlfriend, we had a really bad breakup. It was really bad for me because, I tried everything that, I thought I tried everything I needed to in order to keep us up together. And I was sadly mistaken, I got my heart broke and whatnot, and it was really bad for me. I didn't handle that situation at all well. So I started smoking, I didn't feel no other way out. I got to a point to where I started smoking every single day. I stopped going to class. I would do my classwork because they put everything on the computer. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I just wasn't getting the participation grade or the attendance grade. And I didn't know at the time I did know, but I didn't know, they had it in the syllabus saying that attendance was 50%. 50% of our grade, and I actually didn't heed to that. So, I failed the first semester pretty damn bad. It was terrible. I failed hard. And I came back home around Christmas time. My dad was very disappointed. Damn. Anyway, as I was trying to come to terms on how exactly I was going to, try to pick up my grades and whatnot, I just couldn't. I was still pretty hurt about it, about the situation with me and my ex. We were still sort of talking every now and then. Didn't work out. Constantly arguing over dumb shit. And as I try to put my situations aside, my own personal issues that I was having at home with my dad, more and more I was just, feeling down on myself. I felt like I couldn't do shit. I felt very, very unaccomplished and whatnot. So, let me get back in the house real quick. So, as I try to manage my grades, I start going back to class, and I start messing up again. I stopped going to class because I got into the habit of smoking, like more and more on the daily. And pains me as it was, I couldn't maintain. I kept on finding some way to get out of class. Damn, that lighting is just killing everything. I kept on trying to find different ways to deal with the amount of stress that I actually had. I wasn't really able to handle stress all that well. So as it turns out, I ended up flunking, like, pretty damn bad. Like, if I would have stayed in class, I'd probably passed all my classes with a high B to a low A. But I let that shit get to me so bad that I just didn't go through with what I wanted to actually do. My major, anyway, was a liberal arts major. I also made a really bad mistake of even going to that school specifically because I had a scholarship to a university, UNT in Denton. It was an academic scholarship. I should have went, but I didn't. And it was because I wanted to, try to hold up a relationship that wasn't even meant to be held. And even she even told me, she was like, you probably should have just went on to that school. And I was like, the love that I had for her was so deep that I was just like, I can't do that. I don't want to do that, I understand that this is a great opportunity, but I want you, And that was my mindset. I was so stubborn. My dad, he looked at me, he was like so disappointed. He was like, you shouldn't have followed up with that little girl, this, that, and the third. And at the time I was just like, you don't understand this, that, and the third. And that caused a lot of problems between me and my dad. But at the end of the day, he was right. I should have listened, and I didn't. So more of what ended up happening in college, per se, I was smoking. I did my classwork from my room. I would go work out. One of my friends that I still talk to, he got me out of my depression phase by getting me to actually work out, which now I still work out. In my dad's little man cave thing, we have weights and shit in there, so I go in there, I'll work out. I'm trying to keep my weight up now. That way I could be, good for the National Guard. And it was really rough for me at that time because, I'd see her every single day, and it just kind of put me down. It put me in this down position. But then at one point, we became, like, really cool-ass friends. I would help her out with her homework. She would help me. Well, she didn't really have to help me out with mine because I can actually do my work. Not putting no shame on her, but, I would help her out with her work. I would do a lot of shit for her, Sometimes I would help her carry stuff to her room. Sometimes I would come to her room, help her out with her homework, go back to my room and chill. Sometimes we just hang out, go to sleep together. It was really nothing. I was kind of happy that she wanted me around, but at the same time, it wasn't healthy. It really wasn't. I kept on getting a false sense of hope that everything was going to be okay, but then I had to really think, hey, this isn't it, Lamonte. It's not it. You should have went on to the school that you wanted to go to. And then at the end of the day, I was just like, forget it. I'm gonna have to leave this girl alone. I'm really gonna have to. And I ended up doing that, and now I'm in a better position to what I was. So while I was there, me working out every single day the way I was, I ended up gaining like 20 pounds. I was a really, really skinny ass kid. And like a lot of y'all might think I'm skinny, but I'm actually, built for my size, I guess. I know the person that had me working out, that nigga right there, then see, that nigga was, he was like a miniature Hulk. And he would always get me in the room, come play zombies. We play zombies all damn night on Black Ops 3. We go work out. He got me used to doing things that I wasn't actually used to doing, conversating with people, talking about the shit that was on my head. And I really do appreciate that, that besides my dad, nobody else really ever just did that. Maybe besides my friend Ethan, but I didn't really get to talk to him that often because he was doing stuff, I was in school. When I came back home, we always used to hang out. We used to talk about shit that was going on, but never really was anything like I had with my friend in college. And so, like, I broke a lot of ties. I made a lot of good friends. But I think I'm going to cut it here for right now on this video. I'm going to do a second part to this. Maybe next week. Or, maybe in a couple days. You never know. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for watching. And
I do the shit, cause shit, I just be my own world. I drink codeine, my